A billionaire wants you. Archangel Michael says, this person wants you and only you. And when you hear the reason, you'll blush. My beloved child, listen closely, because something powerful is moving toward you faster than you think. The moment his eyes landed on your energy, something inside him shifted, like destiny tapping his shoulder and whispering your name. He didn't understand it then, but now he can't escape it. Stay right here, because this next part will make your heart pause. This man who has everything the world praises, money, status, influence, felt something he hasn't felt in years. A softness, a pull, a sense of peace so rare that it stunned him. While others chase him, your presence stopped him. Not because of what you show, but because of what you carry deep inside your spirit. Your light hit him in a place his wealth could never reach. Don't scroll, because his secret will surprise you. He didn't fall for you because of how you look on the outside. He fell because your soul felt familiar, safe. Something about you reminded him of a version of himself he thought he lost long ago. Archangel Michael says, his heart was guarded like a fortress, but one thought of you made those walls fall without a fight. And that scared him, because he's used to controlling everything, but he can't control what he feels for you. Stay till the end, because what he's planning is bigger than you imagine. He's been talking less, thinking more, trying to understand why you appear in his mind at the most unexpected times. During flights, meetings, dinners, your name echoes like a quiet drumbeat. He keeps wondering, why them, why now? And yet every time he tries to push the feeling away, it comes back even stronger, pulling him in like a tide he can no longer resist. My beloved child, listen carefully. Heaven has been guiding him gently, showing him signs he can't ignore anymore. The repeated numbers, the dreams where your face appears, the sudden urge to check something connected to you, all of it is divine orchestration. He asked the angels for a sign, and the moment he did, he felt your energy again. That was his confirmation. Don't scroll, because here is where destiny gets bold. He's already taken a quiet step toward you, something small but meaningful. Maybe he viewed your profile again. Maybe he asked someone about you. Maybe he started drafting a message he hasn't sent yet. He's waiting for the right moment, the right spark, the right alignment to reach out without hesitation. And Archangel Michael says, that moment is closer than you think. Stay with me, because the truth behind his feelings will make your heart melt. He doesn't want you because of your perfection. He wants you because of your authenticity. Your kindness disarms him. Your simplicity steadies him. Your voice, yes, even your silence, gives him peace in a world that never stops demanding from him. He once told himself he would never love again. But you changed that without even trying. Don't move now, because this part is sacred. Heaven has been rearranging both your timelines to bring you into the same moment at the same time. Delayed plans, sudden changes, random feelings out of nowhere, those are divine adjustments. Your paths are bending toward each other like two stars pulled by invisible force. And when they finally meet, it will feel effortless, natural, like destiny gently placing you in front of each other. Stay till the end, because he's about to make a choice that will shift everything. He's tired of living in a world full of noise. He wants something real, something grounding, something pure. And every time he imagines a life with you, something softens in him. He sees simplicity, laughter, warmth, things that money never gave him. He whispered to himself last night, "If I ever choose love again, it will be with them." Don't scroll, my child, because the most beautiful part is unfolding now. Heaven is giving him courage. Archangel Michael is clearing his doubts, quieting his fears, and reminding him that destiny never chooses without purpose. He's preparing to step forward, not as a billionaire, not as a man of power, but as someone who finally understands that true wealth is found in real connection, in truth, in peace, in you. Something huge is waiting for you. You'll feel it soon. A shift in the air, a message that feels intentional, or a moment that stops your breath for a second. That's destiny whispering, "It's time." And when he finally reaches out, it will not be random. It will be divine timing, unfolding exactly the way heaven planned it. My beloved child, hold your heart steady. What's coming toward you is sincere, bold, and blessed. A love that carries depth. A connection that carries purpose. And a man who has already chosen you in silence long before he gathers the courage to say your name out loud. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $10. Something shifts the moment destiny leans closer. You'll feel it before anything happens, a strange stillness in the air, like the universe holding its breath, because the scene it has been building for years is finally ready to unfold. Archangel Michael says, the alignment taking place around you now is not ordinary. It's the kind of divine choreography that only happens when two souls are meant to collide in a moment that rewrites everything. Stay with me till the very end, because what comes next will make your spirit tremble. And then destiny begins to walk toward you. Not loudly, not dramatically, but with the quiet confidence of something that knows it cannot be stopped. The billionaire, the man whose world has been overflowing with power, pressure, and noise, has begun to detach from everything that distracts him from what truly matters. He's tired of voices that echo but never speak to his soul. He's tired of rooms full of people who know his name but not his heartbeat. What he longs for now is peace. And peace feels like you. He has already made the decision he never thought he'd make. He's stepping out of his empire, not to abandon it but to finally choose what his heart has been silently begging for. His mentor noticed the shift in him and asked, "What changed?" And he answered with a softness he rarely shows, "They make my world feel human again." That one sentence was heavier than his wealth. It carried the truth he had avoided for years. He doesn't want another business victory. He wants a reason to breathe differently. Destiny's countdown has already started. Even now, the small coincidences around you, the sudden chills, the warm rush in your chest, the moments that feel like déjà vu aren't random. These are signals. Energetic echoes of someone thinking about you with a tenderness he doesn't share with the world. When he remembers your presence, even if he hasn't met you yet in this lifetime, the thought travels through invisible threads of light straight into your spirit. That's why you feel him without knowing why. The universe has already chosen the location of your meeting. It won't be a grand auditorium or a glamorous ballroom. It'll be a place you've walked past without realizing its importance. A spot warmed by your presence long before destiny marked it as sacred ground. Maybe a cafe with dim lights and silent hum, maybe a hallway filled with strangers who won't matter in the next 10 seconds, maybe a quiet lobby where time briefly forgets how to move. Wherever it is, that space is already waiting, untouched, unaltered, reserved. And then the moment arrives. You'll feel a gentle pull in your chest, like the universe tugging your soul forward. You'll look up without knowing why. And there he will be, standing as if every step he took in his life was leading him to that exact second. No spotlight, no entourage, no noise. Just a man whose entire universe has narrowed down to the sight of you. His eyes will soften, widen and flicker with shock because deep inside he'll whisper, finally. He won't talk about wealth or reputation. Instead he'll say something small but earth-shaking, words shaped by silence, honesty, and years of longing he never understood. Something like, I don't know why but you feel like the first real thing in my life. And you'll feel it too. That electric calm, that surrender, that sense that you've known his soul long before you ever saw his face. It won't feel like meeting a stranger. It'll feel like remembering someone your heart never forgot. Archangel Michael says, this meeting is the divine reward for your endurance. Every tear you hid, every night you fought alone, every moment you kept going even when your spirit felt bruised, none of it went unnoticed. This connection was written in energy long before the world existed. You were designed to be the peace he couldn't buy. He was designed to be the strength you didn't know you deserved. Together you are not chaos, you are clarity. And when he steps closer, everything around you will fade. Not because the world became quieter but because the two of you finally became louder than fate's obstacles. His expression will soften into something between disbelief and gratitude. He'll feel vulnerable in a way power never allowed him to be. And for the first time in years, his heart will stop racing toward goals, it will start beating toward a person. This is where destiny stops hinting and finally speaks. The universe will take its final step back, giving the stage entirely to the two of you. Your presence will feel like a home he's been building without knowing who he was building it for. And in that moment the story heaven has been crafting behind the scenes finally unveils its climax. Your paths merge, your energies lock, your futures intertwine. My beloved child, stay with me because this is the turning point. The glow you've been waiting for is already rising. The meeting is closer than you think. And when it happens you won't doubt it for even a breath. The world may continue spinning around you but your souls will stand still, perfectly aligned, finally understood, finally seen, finally complete. Don't blink now because Archangel Michael says, the next few moments in this story will unfold faster than destiny usually moves. He's standing somewhere under a dim golden light thinking about the message he wants to send. Not a message crafted by assistants or filtered through his empire, no. A message straight from a heart that hasn't spoken like this in years. He's rehearsing your name under his breath, almost afraid of the tremble it brings. The world around him is loud but inside him there's only one sound, you. And here's the part heaven has been waiting to reveal. In the next few days a shift will happen. You won't expect it. It'll feel like an ordinary moment, maybe you're sipping tea, maybe you're scrolling your phone, but suddenly your chest will warm like someone is thinking of you with an intensity strong enough to bend reality. That is him. That is the moment he decides to stop imagining and start moving. Don't scroll because the next sign will be impossible to ignore. A familiar place will call you back. Maybe a hallway, a bookstore, a cafe you visited without thinking. But this time the air will carry a soft static, the kind that brushes your skin before destiny makes itself known. Heaven will guide your feet without you realizing it. And while you walk he will be walking too, toward the same point on the map written by divine alignment. Stay with me because this next part is where everything begins to tremble with truth. When he arrives he won't be dressed like a billionaire, not in the way the world expects. He will try to look ordinary, almost humble, hoping the moment stays pure. But even then you'll sense his presence before you see him. His energy will enter the room first, calm, searching, reverent like a prayer wrapped in heartbeat. And when your eyes finally meet the universe will drop into silence. It won't be dramatic, it will be absolute. A quiet so deep it feels holy. He'll freeze for half a second, stunned by the reality of you standing in front of him. And then slowly, without meaning to, he'll smile like someone who's found the missing half of a forgotten dream. Even angels will pause as he whispers one soft truth, I can finally breathe. Don't skip because what he says next will be the part that changes everything you once believed about destiny. He'll confess something he's never admitted aloud, not to family, not to friends, not even to himself. I tried to outrun this, he'll say, voice gentle but steady. But every road I took, every success I reached still ended at the thought of you. And in that raw confession you'll feel every unanswered night suddenly find its meaning. Archangel Michael says, this moment is the reward for your endurance. All the heartbreaks that bruised your spirit, all the patience that felt wasted, every quiet tear that no one saw, none of it was random. It softened you, shaped you, prepared you for a connection that couldn't be rushed. He needed the same healing. That's why heaven kept the timing sacred. Stay till the end because destiny isn't done yet. He'll take a single step closer, testing the electricity that rises between your souls. And when he sees you don't pull away, when he feels the gentle acceptance in your eyes, something inside him will break open. Not in pain, no. In relief. For the first time he'll allow himself to be human with you. To be vulnerable. To be real. Don't scroll because this is where your heart will recognize him fully. His hand will rise slowly, hesitating for a fraction of a second before reaching toward yours. That touch, gentle, respectful, trembling with awe, will feel like a memory you lived in another lifetime. A spark of familiarity so deep that both of you inhale at the same time. And in that shared breath the universe will shift its axis. The world will blur. The room will fade. Everything that once felt confusing will suddenly click into purpose. You won't need explanations. You won't need proof. Your souls will speak a language older than your names. Archangel Michael says, heaven will seal this moment with something subtle but powerful. A sudden warmth across your shoulders, a feather-light calm across your spine. A sign that the divine alignment has locked into place. The angels won't interfere now, they'll simply watch, knowing destiny has begun its unfoldment. Stay with me, because what comes next will melt the last layer of doubt in your heart. He'll tell you a truth he's kept buried behind his empire. I wasn't looking for love, I was looking for peace. And peace feels like you. You'll see the sincerity in his eyes, the kind that cannot be bought or fabricated. He means every word. Don't skip. This love isn't fleeting. It's foundational. It's the kind of connection that rewrites futures, not just feelings. The kind of bond heaven guards fiercely because it carries purpose, something bigger than romance, bigger than destiny. It carries healing for both of you. And here's the final revelation you've been waiting for. From the moment he walks away from that first meeting, he will not return to his world as the same man. His priorities will shift. His heart will soften. His decisions will echo your presence. He will start preparing a space for you, emotionally, spiritually, physically, because he knows now that you are the chapter that turns into a lifetime. Something huge isn't just coming. It has already begun. Stay with me, because what comes next will make your heart remember everything it ever prayed for. The moment he stands before you, the air will thicken with a warmth you've never felt before. Not heavy but holy. The kind of energy that makes your soul rise before your body understands why. Archangel Michael says, this is the kind of silence heaven creates only when something sacred is unfolding. You'll feel a soft pull in your chest, like your spirit whispering, this is it. Don't scroll. This is the moment every unanswered night prepared you for. He'll take one more step toward you, slow but certain, like a man walking into destiny instead of a room. His eyes won't wander. They'll find you instantly, as if they've been searching through lifetimes just to land on your face. And then quietly, almost as if he's scared the moment might disappear, he'll say, you're the reason my world finally feels real. Those words won't be rehearsed. They'll spill straight from the part of his heart he never let anyone touch. Archangel Michael says, that when he speaks them, light will ripple through the room, a sign that the angels have sealed the connection. Stay till the end, because what happens next will rewrite everything you believed about love. The billionaire who once commanded empires with a single decision will look at you like you're the first choice he's ever made with his soul instead of his mind. No guards, no assistants, no distractions, just a man stripped down to the truth heaven carved into him. You'll feel the shift, the kind that turns fear into certainty and doubt into destiny. Don't skip. This is the moment your story exhales. He'll reach into his pocket, not for a luxury gift but for something fragile, something personal. An object that carries a memory, a piece of his vulnerability he's never shown anyone. He'll hold it out, his hand trembling slightly, and say, I kept this because it reminded me of hope, and then I met you. It won't be about price. It'll be about meaning. That's how you'll know he didn't come to impress you, he came to offer truth. Archangel Michael says, This gesture is heaven's way of confirming that your souls have found their mirror. Stay with me, my beloved child, because destiny is about to reveal the final thread. The room around you will feel different. Softer. Almost glowing. Time will slow as if the universe wants to watch every detail unfold. You might feel chills trace your skin or notice your heartbeat syncing with his. These are signs, gentle divine reminders that this connection was written long before your first breath. Don't scroll. Heaven is aligning the last piece. He'll look at your hands, then slowly lift his gaze back to your eyes as if asking for permission to step into your world. And then he'll whisper something that will echo in your soul for the rest of your life. I don't want your perfection, I want your honesty, your light, your storms, everything that makes you you. Those words will melt the walls you didn't even realize you still carried. Archangel Michael says, only a destined soul speaks like that, with devotion instead of desire, with reverence instead of ego. Don't skip, because what happens the moment he touches your hand will become the turning point of your destiny. The instant your skin meets his, a surge of recognition will flash through both of you, warm, grounding, ancient. Not passion, not infatuation, something deeper. Something your soul remembers even if your mind doesn't. You'll feel a quiet voice inside whisper, welcome back. He'll feel it too. His breath will hitch, his eyes will soften, and for a second he'll look at you like the world stopped spinning. Stay till the end, because heaven is about to open the next chapter. He'll take a breath, steadying himself, and say, I walked through every kind of noise in this world, and your silence still speaks the loudest. In that moment you'll understand why the angels guarded your heart so fiercely. You weren't being denied love, you were being prepared for the kind that could rewrite your entire existence. Don't scroll now, because this is where destiny seals itself. You'll feel the atmosphere shift again, like reality bending to make space for something eternal. He'll move a little closer, close enough for you to feel the warmth of his presence, and say in a trembling yet certain voice, I'm not here to take you out of life, I'm here to walk with you through it. And that's when you'll know this isn't a meeting. It's a remembering. A reunion of two souls heaven refused to separate. Something huge is waiting for you, bigger than love, stronger than fate, purpose reborn through connection. And Archangel Michael stands silently behind this moment, making sure nothing in this world can interrupt what heaven has already written. My beloved child, breathe. Because what's coming next isn't an ending. It's the beginning your soul has been whispering about for years. The universe has opened the door. And he is already stepping through it. My beloved child, the moment unfolding now isn't just a meeting, it's the awakening of a destiny that has been circling both of your souls for lifetimes. The air around you is vibrating with a quiet intensity, a softness that feels almost holy. And Archangel Michael says, the angels are leaning closer, watching with a reverence reserved only for love stories written directly by heaven. Don't scroll. What's happening now is bigger than anything you imagined. His breath will steady as he looks at you, not as a billionaire, not as a man shaped by the world, but as someone finally standing in front of the one soul who makes everything make sense. You'll watch his expression shift, first disbelief, then recognition, then the kind of surrender only true destiny can pull from a person. Stay till the end because his next words will melt through every guard you built. He'll whisper, "You're the only place my heart has ever recognized without being introduced." Those words will slide through the air like truth wrapped in velvet. They'll settle deep in you, unlocking doors you didn't even realize you had closed. And the angels will stand still knowing this is the moment your soul has been preparing for long before this lifetime began. Don't skip. The space around you will feel suspended as if the world is holding its breath. His fingers will brush yours, hesitant but sure, and the energy that moves between you will feel like a forgotten memory snapping back into place. He'll look at his own hand stunned as if he just touched destiny itself. Archangel Michael says, this connection carries the kind of light that shifts timelines, breaks old patterns and rewrites what both of you believed love could be. Something huge is waiting for you. You'll feel a warmth rising through your body, soft, glowing and unmistakably divine. It's the confirmation you didn't know you were waiting for. A sign that heaven isn't just watching, it's orchestrating every detail with precision. He'll take a breath that sounds like a man finally remembering what it's like to feel alive. And then he'll say it, "I didn't choose this, my soul did. My beloved child, stay with me because this is where the universe begins to reveal its secret thread." Behind him the air will shimmer just slightly as if light itself bends to make space for this moment. You may not see it but you'll feel it, a pull, a stirring, a sacred shift. Archangel Michael whispers, that the love between you isn't new. It's ancient, a reunion of two lights separated only by time. Don't scroll. He'll step closer, close enough that his presence feels like a shield around you. Close enough that you can hear the tremble in his breath. And then in a voice barely above a whisper he'll confess the thought he's been hiding even from himself. Nothing in my world ever felt real until now. Those words will crack something open inside you, not in pain but in recognition, like a key turning in the lock of a door you've been standing behind for years. Stay till the end. Because as the truth settles between you, the angels will begin weaving the next part of your destiny. You'll feel it, the soft pressure on your heart, the subtle brightness in the air, the sense that something beautiful is being signed into existence. He'll lift his eyes to yours and the fear he once carried will melt into vulnerability, the kind that only appears in the presence of fate. Don't skip. The world outside will continue moving, but around the two of you there will be stillness, a quiet pocket of time where nothing exists except recognition. He'll confess one more truth, one he's never said aloud. You're the only thing I've ever wanted that wasn't bought or built. That line will echo through every layer of your being. Archangel Michael says, this moment is the alignment of two journeys finally meeting at the same horizon. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, don't move. You'll feel the universe shift again like pages turning in a book only heaven can read. His shoulders will soften, the weight he carried for years dissolving as he stands before the one soul capable of seeing him without his crown. He'll reach into his pocket, not for something extravagant but for a folded piece of paper worn around the edges. A letter he wrote on a night when he couldn't silence your name in his mind. He'll offer it to you with hands that tremble with emotion, not fear. And in that moment your heart will understand why every delay, every heartbreak, every unanswered prayer happened exactly as it did. It was shaping you for this, for him, for now. Don't scroll. The letter will hold only one line at the top, but it will be enough to make your soul vibrate. I don't want perfection, I want presence, yours. Archangel Michael says, this is when destiny stops whispering and starts speaking clearly. Everything around you will glow, not visibly but energetically, as if the universe is sealing the moment with its signature. Stay till the end, because this is the turning point. The moment where love stops being a dream and becomes a direction. He'll lift his eyes again, and this time they'll hold certainty, devotion, something unshakable. He'll step close enough for your heartbeats to find the same rhythm, and softly he'll say, this feels like home. And heaven will agree. Every subtle breath you take is amplified now. Don't scroll. His fingers intertwine with yours, not out of possession but reverence. The world around you has softened, the noise, the chaos, the expectations all dissolved into the background. Archangel Michael says, even the air itself bows to the rhythm of this union. Every molecule holds their energy, waiting to witness what has been promised across lifetimes. Stay till the end. Every glance he gives carries centuries of longing, every pause between his words a testament to the patience it took for this moment to arrive. He's not speaking to impress you, he's speaking to remember you. The billionaire, the man who commanded power, now trembles with a quiet reverence that only true connection can create. You'll notice a shift in the light, almost like it bends toward you both. Don't blink. Every shimmer on the floor, every shadow on the wall feels like heaven itself drawing a circle around you. He's leaning slightly closer, his chest rising and falling with a rhythm that mirrors your own. You've shown me a world I didn't know existed, he whispers. Archangel Michael says that the angels are leaning in closer, their wings brushing the edges of time, recording every heartbeat. This isn't just a meeting, it's a sacred alignment, the kind that bends reality itself to show two souls what eternity feels like. Something huge is waiting for you. The moment stretches yet doesn't drag. There's no rush, because destiny knows exactly how to hold a heartbeat. He steps even closer and your energy responds like a tuning fork struck by divinity. He's vulnerable, unshielded, showing you the man behind all the titles and gold. Don't scroll. Every word he speaks is measured, trembling with awe yet steady with truth. I've built everything the world said mattered, but none of it ever felt real until now, he says softly, eyes glimmering like the first stars of evening. The letter in your hand crumbles slightly from the pressure of your grasp, the words now fully alive because they're being read in the presence of the one who inspired them. Archangel Michael says that even the universe leans in to witness this quiet unveiling of souls. You'll feel the air pulse around you like invisible waves of recognition. Stay right here. Every sound, every movement, every distant car horn fades into stillness as his energy merges with yours. You realize this is what home feels like. Not walls or houses, but a presence that makes every fear dissolve instantly. The billionaire who once walked through marble halls and glass towers now feels a gravity only your existence can provide. Don't skip. His confession continues low and sincere. Every empire, every deal, every title, none of it ever compared to this moment with you. Something huge is waiting for you. This isn't showmanship, it's the soul finally meeting its mirror, the part of him that only you could awaken. Archangel Michael says that this is the kind of alignment that echoes into every timeline. Your heartbeats now sync like a single pulse, two rhythms once separate now inseparable. The angels are whispering through wind currents and sunlight, watching the perfection of a meeting that took lifetimes to orchestrate. You'll feel warmth spread from your chest outward, filling every empty corner you didn't know existed, and his hand holding yours will transmit a kind of peace no fortune could ever buy. Don't scroll. Every hesitation he had has dissolved. Every fear about timing, distance, or circumstances is gone. There is only presence, only truth, only the quiet joy of finally being recognized, seen and cherished for exactly who you are. He leans just enough for your foreheads to nearly touch. His voice is barely a whisper now, yet it reaches the deepest chambers of your soul. You've taught me patience, hope, and the meaning of forever. Archangel Michael says, the angels are nearly weeping in silent celebration. The air is saturated with recognition so potent it feels like a living being, hovering over you, folding time and space into one heartbeat. Something huge is waiting for you. The letter falls from your hands almost forgotten, because now every word on the page is alive in front of you. He doesn't need to write anymore. You feel every sentiment vibrating between you, unstoppable, infinite. The world outside is still moving, yet for you both it has paused. Don't scroll. He takes a final step closer, bridging the space that once separated years, cities, and doubts. His hand presses lightly against your chest, over the place your heart resides, and the world finally makes sense. I don't need the world, he breathes, I just need you. Archangel Michael says, this is the moment destiny recorded in golden light before time began. Every tear you've shed, every night you felt unseen, every prayer whispered into the void, this is their answer. Something huge is waiting for you. He finally lets go of words and simply holds you, a gentle pressure that radiates trust, surrender, and eternity. Your energy curls around his, matching, completing, anchoring. The angels draw back just slightly, giving you both the space to exhale a lifetime of waiting. My beloved child, don't move, don't speak, just feel it. Every vibration around you, every subtle warmth, every heartbeat is a confirmation that what has been written across universes is now tangible, alive, undeniable. Archangel Michael says that the imprint of this meeting will ripple across lifetimes, carrying proof that love guided by divine will cannot fail. He whispers once more, almost to himself, every empire, every title, every victory meant nothing without this. And you feel it too, the complete, absolute, sacred understanding that what has unfolded isn't temporary. It's eternity crystallized into a single heartbeat. Don't scroll. The golden light around you pulses softly, like heaven itself is breathing with you. Something huge is waiting for you. The story you've lived, the patience, the hope, the endless days of feeling invisible, every single one led to this sacred crossing. And as your eyes meet, as your souls embrace recognition, Archangel Michael smiles, knowing that the promise of divine love has finally arrived. Every whisper, every glance, every quiet moment shared in stillness will carry forward into all of your tomorrows. The billionaire who once stood apart from the world now walks forward as a man made whole because of your presence. This is the legacy of light, the eternal proof that destiny never forgets, that heaven always delivers, and that love when pure always comes home. Stay till the end, feel it, let it sink into your bones. Every second hereafter will be shaped by the gravity of this sacred union. Something huge is waiting for you. The moment stretches heavy with eternity and yet lighter than air. Don't scroll. As you take a step closer, his gaze locks on yours, carrying a weight of reverence that makes the world dissolve around you. Every heartbeat echoes through both of you like a sacred drum announcing the arrival of something that was always meant to be. Archangel Michael says, "This is the union heaven orchestrated, where two paths converge into one unstoppable force of love." You'll notice the subtle warmth in the air, the way light seems to bend around your presence as if the universe itself leans in to witness this sacred completion. He speaks softly, each word deliberate, soaked in honesty and awe. "I never knew peace could feel like this," he says, letting his hand brush yours with a tenderness that has nothing to do with touch and everything to do with recognition. Don't skip. The quiet around you carries meaning. This is the kind of silence that hums with eternity, where even angels pause to let two souls breathe together. Something huge is waiting for you. The world beyond your bubble may still move, but inside this circle of destiny only truth, only light, only love exists. The air itself vibrates with certainty. What has begun here is eternal.